Hello, I am so excited to be recording this because I just had the inspiration to sit down, film me just like doing my makeup and just chatting about spirituality and just some personal revelations I've been having. So yeah, I'm excited. Okay, so I already primed with, gosh, I feel like such a makeup guru. I don't know if it's even focusing, but this is the e.l.f. Puff Primer. So it has hemp in it, which is pretty cool. I use that, and then I have a little beauty blender from Real Techniques, and then I sprayed it with this setting spray from e.l.f. But let's get into the chat. So recently, I've just been feeling really dissatisfied with my life in the sense of just, I don't know, the pace of it and just how I'm moving and all of that stuff. And I was just really focused on perfection and just how TikTok is going and like all of this stuff. And I was just really paying attention to like the numbers and just getting really frustrated because my videos were flopping, yada, yada, yada. And I was just like sad. And then just today I have realigned, recentered, and I just feel so much better. And I always come back to this same premise, and I sometimes wonder how I even stray away from it, but I always come back to the truth, this deep truth that I am a spiritual being whose intent is to have fun on this physical plane. And anytime when I'm not having fun, like, just fucking forget about it because it's not important. But I had no plan for this video. I just wanted to chat about what I've been dealing with, and hopefully some of you will resonate. But I was writing a paper for my mindfulness class, and so grateful to have that class just because it really makes homework enjoyable, at least for one segment of my day. But I took this class and I wrote like this paper about how incorporating play and joy and just fun in your life will just make things so much better, to put it shortly. And I just forget sometimes that I need to carve out, like deliberately plan out times for me to have fun without it being produced as anything. Like, I have this capitalist idea that everything that I do needs to be turned into something for profit, which is, you know, that's not how anyone should look at things, but that is just what I experienced recently, and I am actively working against that. But today was my day of fun, and I'm trying to push away from perfectionism and trying to create solely from my joy in a place of pure alignment. And remembering that, like, when I do that, I'm so much happier with my work and everything that I accomplish. This video sounds so rambly, I'm sorry. But another thing that I have been focusing on is gratitude, and sometimes I forget to actively practice gratitude and to literally just write down all the things I'm grateful for, because when it's all trapped in your mind, sometimes you just don't process it. So when you verbalize things, or when you write it out, when you just take it out of your mind and into a space that can be physically recognized, it is so much easier to just process things and come to spiritual conclusions and all of that. So I definitely recommend doing that if you feel stuck or if you feel energetically stagnant, just to write out how you're feeling or speak it out loud. It will really just help propel you forward, and it helps you just move on. So my makeup's a little splotchy right now because I was busy talking and not really paying attention to what I was doing, but that's okay. So I wanted to do like a smoky fall look today. I might take some pictures, but you know, who knows. So I'm gonna just take this kind of nice orange color. So I'm trying to think of what I was even talking about. I don't know. But yeah, going back to the whole joyful resting thing, and I posted this on my recent Instagram post about how we should not feel guilty for resting. And I think, especially now in just the current world situation that we're in, I think that it's very easy to fall into this trap of productivity and like trying to be productive and measuring our worthiness based on how productive our day was. And so I'm trying to just fly away from that as much as possible, even though sometimes it's difficult because I have like actual things to do with school and whatnot, and I'm like, well, I should probably be doing that instead of, I don't know, like watching Netflix for 5 hours. But it is what it is. So I'm gonna also bring this on my lower lash line. But yeah, so if you feel like you are taking time to rest but you feel guilty about it, like that's not actual rest. Okay guys, like I want you guys to, I don't know, just when you're resting, like actually mean it, like actually just immerse yourself into it instead of feeling guilty the entire time. And I think that will just help alleviate some of this internal conflict over here. But I've just been seeing a lot, especially on TikTok, and I feel like TikTok can just like read my thoughts. Like I don't even, it's funny, like I haven't even verbalized this out loud or like written down anywhere how I've been feeling, but I think everyone's just been feeling the same way, and we just all want to feel like alive. I'm gonna go in with, ooh, there's like this peachy shadow, which I'm gonna do. Hee. So, oh yeah, so my hair's dyed, as you can see, and I have this whole glow up mind body spirit series that I'm in the works of making right now, and I wanted that to be the video where my pink hair was revealed, but like whatever, you guys have already seen it probably on TikTok. Yeah, I have pink hair and I feel wonderful. This is such a huge realization that I had recently, and it's that on the inside I feel like such a fairy woman and so vibrant and alive and just colorful, and I felt like everything in my life was safe. Like, I don't know, I just feel like the expression of myself on social media especially has been sort of like dull. Like I just feel like I got really comfortable with my dark hair and doing my makeup the same way and dressing the same way, and so I'm really actively trying to change the way that I physically present myself because I want it to match how I feel on the inside. So I think that if you can take away anything from this, it's to kind of just take an internal reflection of, I don't know, how you feel on the inside and how your spirit feels, like what color your spirit is, and try and just take note of the ways in your life in which you are holding yourself back from that and really not perhaps fully communicating how you feel on the inside. Because that's where I was stuck, and I couldn't put it into words until after I dyed my hair and after I started finding new clothes that are my style and after all that stuff. So if you know, like it took me a long time to get to this place of understanding of who I am, and obviously like you'll never know who you are at any given moment in time, but you can find ways to get closer to the expression of yourself, because we're just growing, evolving, adapting every single day, and there is no end line. But if you can honor yourself in your present state as much as possible, I think that's worth something. Okay, so we're doing this very like orange peach situation. I don't know, I kind of want to do something darker. Yeah, I think I want to introduce like a red. Okay, so we're gonna take this color right here. I know it's super vibrant. Guys, I got this palette like 3 years ago. And honestly, I don't know if it's still good or if I should even be using this still. So my plans for today, I usually write them down in like this whole list, but now I'm just going with the flow and not trying to force anything to happen and just feeling my way through. Like this entire video was not planned in the slightest. Like I had no just like plan at all to be even making content today, because I was like, this is a joyful day, I'm not doing shit right now, I'm just gonna do homework and cook and clean and like that's it. But I don't know, I was just inspired to do this after I watched one of my friends. Her name is Annie Tarasva. I'll insert her links down below, but she was a host of this Bali retreat that I went on, and from her and that experience I have grown so much and learned so much, and I'm just really grateful to have been a part of that. So I watched one of her videos and I was like, oh my god, this just like makes me want to just be able to sit down and chat and not have something so scripted. So that's what I want to do in terms of the way that I present myself on social media, just being real with people and not having to script anything. In my TikToks and stuff, I write out my voiceovers just so they can be cohesive and get all my ideas down. It doesn't feel sometimes the most natural, but I do admit that when I write, I'm able to articulate how I feel a lot more clearly, so that is a factor in it. I do want to try and, just talk and not worry about it sounding a certain way. So guys, I don't really know how to do eyeshadow. I'm just blending out my shadow with this fluffy brush, and it always works. Yeah, so now it's, I feel like I'm a phoenix right now. This was not the vibe that I was trying to go for today. I think I'm gonna add maybe some like, I need a deeper red. I think I could try and do like a fox eye wing situation and like smoke it out. Yeah, we're gonna try and do that. Something I've been trying to do is get ahead of my homework. I'll do the homework that's due next week, like right after my class. So I have classes on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. So on Tuesday, when I have my fiction class, I'll do the homework for that class that's due the following week. So that's the plan that I'm trying to curate for myself and stick to, so that I have time for my creative endeavors, because I've been feeling really frustrated since I haven't had time to like dedicate to content creation. And content creation is something I really heavily enjoy, and I just want to be able to kind of get into my own flow of things and figure out my kind of expression and aesthetic, but also learning to just go, with the flow. And I'm trying to not determine what my aesthetic is beforehand, because that just gets me stuck again, and then I have to try and like perfectly curate my content around that. I just want to be able to follow my inspirational impulses and create when I feel inspired to, and that's when I get the most success, because all of the videos that do really well on TikTok are the ones that I just had like a spark of an idea and then I just followed it and I didn't really plan it out. So I think that goes to show something, and it feels so good just to be recording this. Like, I feel like myself, and it's so strange. Like, I've never felt like myself on camera before, and I think because I'm preoccupied and I'm doing something with my hands, it's a lot easier for me to just talk. But sometimes when it's just me, the camera, I can't chill out, I just feel like it's a performance and I can't like just be me. I put on this eyeliner. I don't know if you can see it. That's the vibe right now. I'm gonna take this like pointed brush. I don't even know if you guys can see this, man, but I have this pointed brush, and I need an in-between shade. I need a shade that's in between this and the red, so that I can just blend it all together. It's by Anastasia. It's this color right here. And yeah, by the way, all of the makeup, like I try to buy, I do buy all vegan, cruelty-free makeup, but some of these things I've had for several years, so just letting you know. This was actually the perfect in-between shade. I put way too much on this eye. Guys, I'm a makeup artist. Guys, should I do falsies today? I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing. I think I'm gonna take photos because, if I'm looking cute, I wanna try and do that. I wanted this video to kind of just be something you could listen to as you're, I don't know, cooking or getting ready yourself or making your bed or doing laundry, like going for a walk, like any of those things. Just want to be a nice chill video. Also so you guys can get to know me, because I've been wanting to really express myself more in just my everyday honest living and how I am as a person, because I think sometimes social media can be such a facade if you let it be, and I just want to be a little bit more like me, just feel more comfortable. Another thing that I have been paying attention to is body image. Like, I never used to, like in high school I wasn't really that insecure about my body. I never really paid attention to it that much, but ever since I started working out seriously, which was freshman year in college, I don't know what happened, but I got so just obsessed with it, and I'm trying to work on my body image now and just learning to be neutral when I need to be, and then body positive when I need to be, and just trying to find a balance there. Just working on my relationship with food. Like, honestly, it's been so much better than it used to be, and I think that's just because I've been more mindful with when I eat, and just kind of doing my grounding eating practices that I like to do. It's, you know, sometimes there are days where it's really good, and then days where I am not as mindful in my body, so I'm trying to really pay attention to that and honor my body when it's hungry, and then stop when it's full, just listening to those cues more acutely and being able to decipher when I'm actually hungry versus when I feel like I am trying to fill a void. Also kind of going in next to my eye and cleaning some bits up just to, you know, feed two birds with one stone. And I like saying that phrase better than kill two birds. I don't know why, I just I don't want to passively use the word kill in my vocabulary, so I'm gonna say feed two birds with one stone. I like using cream blushes a ton because they just look so natural and it's beautiful. Oh, I forgot to put on my highlighter before I did the concealer. It's fine, because I have a cream highlighter and I wanted to use that underneath the concealer so it could just be like this lit from within look. I typically don't like using the liquid highlighter on top because in certain lighting it can actually look dark on my face. I'm gonna put some cream blush on the tip of my nose because we're doing that look. Why not, guys? Why not? I want to look like a little scarecrow, you know? Guys, I never wear false eyelashes. I won this giveaway from Daunting Danny, which you might have seen a TikTok video about. I was like, drop your Instagram handle so I can win this giveaway, and I got second place, so I still got the full lash collection, which is honestly such a blessing. And that's like one of the things I mean about gratitude, just remembering like these things in my life that have come up that are actually so beautiful. Like, winning this giveaway was just so fun. It was awesome, and I knew I would win it, you know, and I actually had a feeling I'd get second place too. Remembering to just take note of how far you've come, and just to think about where you were even last year and just how much has changed since then. I know for me, my life is dramatically different. It's insane. And I remember 2 years ago, I was a complete wreck. So we are grateful for the change that has, you know, come about. And that's what this whole mindfulness thing is about. Just being gently aware of yourself at any given moment. This one is called Celeste, and I'll link the lash brand down below. They're vegan and cruelty-free, and they are made with the image of like Asian eyes in mind, which I really appreciate because I know I've tried a bunch of different lashes before, which is why I honestly didn't try lashes a lot, because they just didn't look right on me, and I would trim them and, you know, do everything, but they still just wouldn't make sense, you know? I'm gonna fill in my lips with this, I look insane. Oh my gosh, guys, I never do my makeup like this. Ever. I feel like I'm like prepping for Halloween or something. So this is the finished look. I feel like a model slash clown. I don't know, the feelings about this are differing. I think once I style my bangs, it'll kind of like make things a little bit less, I don't know, harsh looking. And then major fall vibes, so I'm gonna find an outfit and I will talk to you guys later. So I tried styling my bangs to the best of my ability. It was being really finicky. I got this cute little like wisp here and I think it's adorable. Could not really get the same exact thing on the other side because I'm still trying to figure out how to style. This is the look, and then I'm going to change and then take photos. So I just took some pictures, some mirror selfies that I will post. Follow me on Instagram, by the way. And I am gonna go out like this because I feel like I was too cute to not be seen. So I just put in an order for some vegan mochi that I've been wanting to try. I'm gonna go pick that up and it's gonna be fun. These are so adorable and they're so fluffy too. I'm so excited.